Welcome back, y'all, to Just the Facts. My name's Jimmy, and I'm with my co-host.
My name's Arik.
And different setup for me. I'm in the garage, as y'all can see. Don't worry about it. It's hot, but I'm no excuses. You know what I'm saying? We still gotta get this work. But today, as y'all can tell by the title, we got NFL this or that. I really like the last this or that we did, NBA style. So why not do NFL, right? So um, NFL draft was yesterday, so that's pretty great. We got some videos coming on that soon, real soon. Without further ado, let's get right into this thing. So I'm gonna let you start this one off this time.
All right.
Juicy.
All right. The
Oh
first
yeah,
one I got.
shout out to CD Lamb, by the way. Shout out.
He's a kid who's very explosive. He'll take that big hit, hold on to the football, knows how to find the open area in that.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So the first one I got on my list is I don't know if you've been seeing it lately, but there's three wide receivers that people have like been putting on like their start, bench, and cut. That situation. And do you have Stephon Diggs or Odell?
This is an easy question for me, just from the talent perspective, Odell. But thinking about it like overall wise, I mean, Odell obviously has his attitude problems and his egotistical, like, he has his issues, man. The kicking net, the whole thing, the dancing, the all that good stuff. But
The Miami boat.
yeah, that boat. How do you go? Why are you going on vacation a week before a playoff game? I don't know. But yeah, his career's been downhill ever since then. To get to Stephon Diggs, he's also showed some problems as well on the field. Not getting along with Kirk Cousins. I remember him and Kirk got into it a couple times, and rightfully so for him at least because, dude, throw him the ball. Like there's some games where he barely had any targets. Like at least throw the ball his way. Like give him a chance, you know. But obviously both great Pro Bowl type receivers. I'm gonna just go with Odell, because I'll try to find the perfect like personalities to surround him with, so he won't get too ahead of himself, too big headed. Just to keep him grounded, and get a good quarterback that can throw him the ball. You know what I mean? He hasn't had that really in his career, and he's still been very very productive. Just imagine him with an actual competent quarterback, like crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'll go Odell. My first one I got for you. Starting your franchise, Russell Wilson or Aaron Rodgers?
Mm, I'll go Aaron Rodgers. I'll go Russell Wilson.
Russ?
I'll go with Russ because like Russ is basically really his entire career. He's not really had a stable offense. He's never
Yeah,
had a stable offensive line.
that's
And
true.
like he always, cause Russ can move. He knows how to slide. Russ knows how to take care of
Bro,
himself.
his scrambling game is A1.
Imagine if you get his scrambling abilities and put it into Cam. Cam would still
Yeah,
be a Cam would still be MVP level right now. With all
yeah.
those injuries and stuff. But yeah, just him being able to take care of himself, knowing when to slide, not get hit, and also being
Yeah,
able to find people too.
he's just a real smart guy.
Yeah, his IQ's off the charts. I mean, he's had weapons over the years. Throwing it on like the 2 yard line against New England, that was bad. When you have Marshawn Lynch, which arguably at the time was top 5 running back in the league, I don't know why you didn't run it, but
I mean, Rodgers doesn't really have the weapons either. Like, he doesn't have the benefit of Russell Wilson, what he has with the defense, the Leech and the Boom. Like, Aaron
yeah,
Rodgers had that.
yeah, he's never had a defense close to that, or really he's never really had a running back to compared to Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
All right, so for me is about the NFC South, as we all know. Should be the most exciting division ever, honestly. Um, with the offense that's being assembled in Tampa Bay, as we all know right now.
Mm-hmm.
Whose offense do you think could produce? Yeah, whose offense do you think right now seems better? Will product better, the Bucks or the Saints?
Um, I'll probably still stick with the Saints just because those guys have been together longer. Obviously Brady and Gronk, they're unmatched duo, but them going into Bruce Arians' offense with Mike Evans with Godwin, obviously they got hella talent, but just the fact that Drew Brees has been there with Sean Payton forever, and then Michael Thomas has been there for a while. Kamara's been there for a couple years now, and I mean, we can see we already know what their offense can really pretty much do when they're all healthy. They don't have the Saints don't have a tight end like obviously like Gronk or even what OJ Howard was. But I'll stick with the Saints because they also have a really good running game. And with the Bucks, it's like and hopefully the Bucks just drafted their own lineman, so hopefully the running game picks up too.
Bro, the old linemen in the draft last night were crazy, bro.
My second one for you. So as we know, Tom Brady left New England, right? And we also know that one of the dumbest move of the offseason was Bill O'Brien trading away DeAndre Hopkins. So this begs the question, who's going to win more games this upcoming season? The Texans or the Patriots? It's tough.
I'm trying to see division-wise. I might go with the Patriots just because, they still have to play the Dolphins 2 times a year, and they have to play
Jets.
yeah, and they have to play the Jets 2 times a year.
Yeah.
And obviously the Bills are gonna be looking like they're gonna be the New England Patriots. Yeah, I'll go with Patriots.
Patriots?
Yeah, I'll go with Patriots.
With no quarterback right now?
Yeah, with no quarterback. Even though that offense already isn't.
Yeah, and the offense is already bad. I mean,
No. I'll go with Texans. Deshaun Watson. And for some reason, I don't know why, they wanted David Johnson for DeAndre Hopkins for some reason. I have no idea why.
Man.
And that defense is pretty good too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How many games do you see the Texans winning? Just off the top of your head.
I could see them going like 8-8.
8?
8-8.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because they did get Brandon Cooks. I mean, that's good for Deshaun Watson as well.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's interesting.
Okay, all right. So for my next question, I got the most fun guy in the NFL, Antonio Brown. Do you see him being signed at all next season, or you still continue to see him as a free agent? You think any teams are gonna lend him a hand, or you think it's just over?
See, that's one of the toughest questions I can't even answer right now because it's like obviously he's a top 2 wide receiver in the league. People want to just bump him down like top 3, top 4. But by production, he is the best wide receiver in the league when he was in it. But I mean, I think he can get better, like mentally, and stop talking so much, stop being on social media all the time, about stuff. But as far as him coming back in the league, that's still tough because our team's going to trust him now, like at all. Like he can portray like that he's perfectly fine now and he has no more like problems outside going on. But what if a team like takes the risk of signing him and like he goes back to his old ways, like starts yelling at the coach and he hates the quarterback and all this stuff, throwing his helmets on the sideline and all this stuff? Like, I think teams have seen enough to the point where like they don't want no parts of Antonio Brown, and that's sad because like I said, production wise he's the best wide receiver in the league, but I don't know. I think teams have seen enough of him, you know.
Yeah.
Because if think about it, if the Patriots can't keep him shut, keep him quiet,
Yeah.
like who else can?
True.
Because they told him to just be quiet for 2 weeks, and he couldn't do that. He had to go on social media and do some dumb stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't. I remember it was like one of the last couple of days too. Like he was almost done with the whole 2 week thing and everything. And then he said whatever he said. I don't remember. Yeah, that.
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, it's hard to say he won't ever be in the league again because he's only like 30. He has a lot of juice, I think. But as for next season, I'll say someone. I don't think he'll get signed next season. Maybe in 2021, but like right now, no.
All right.
That's a hard question though. But who do you think would be a better Super Bowl dark horse? The Pittsburgh Steelers or the Tennessee Titans? And
I'll go with I'll lean more towards the Tennessee Titans. Just because, like you said, the Titans didn't have Ryan Tannehill the whole year. And then also the Steelers didn't have Ben Roethlisberger the whole year as well. So kind of a similar situation there. And we really didn't get to see what Juju can do to his full extent as, the number one wide receiver, obviously, with Antonio Brown leaving and the mess he did. Yeah, but yeah, I got the Titans because I kind of feel they're more established on offense. They're more established on offense, even though Pittsburgh has a more dominant defense. I kind of feel like the Titans have more of an identity when it comes to offense. It's just the passing game. We need to kind of see what Ryan Tannehill can do because he didn't throw. Obviously, we all know he didn't throw much in the playoffs at all. It was really just all Derrick Henry just running through everybody.
I mean, hopefully they can find another weapon. You know what I mean? For Ryan Tannehill to throw to, because I think Tannehill's the guy. You know what I mean? I think the Dolphins should have just kept him the whole time. He took him to the playoffs. People forget about that, but he just didn't play the playoff game, right? But I think Ryan Tannehill is more than capable. But one thing the Steelers do have over the Titans is like the experience. That's one thing. Tomlin and Ben, they've been there. They've won a Super Bowl before, so.
True.
I thought that would have an impact on your pick.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't like Ben. I don't know. There's just something about him.
Why?
I don't know. I'll keep the Titans, but it could be either one.
Okay.
Honestly, like if they ended up somehow playing in the playoffs in a game, I mean that'd be a pretty good game. It'd be competitive all the way down to the wire.
Yeah, that'll be a good game. But yeah.
All right. So for my last question, it was: do you see the AFC coming out on top for next year, or you think it will be in an NFC team?
Oh, that's actually good. If I had to bet my money right now, I'd say AFC. Just because I feel like Lamar's just gonna get better. The Baltimore's just done an incredible job of surrounding Lamar with like the right talent and the right guys, and a perfect fit. I like that a lot about Baltimore. And then obviously the Chiefs are just like ridiculous. They just drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire, running back who can run and catch out the backfield. Like it's ridiculous. Because if I had to bet my money right now, I'd say the Chiefs win it all again. But looking at the NFC, obviously you got Tampa, obviously you got the Saints, obviously you got the Niners. I think the Niners will take a step back, but they'll still be like kind of up there. Seahawks, Packers, they'll be up there. Hopefully the Cowboys will be up there. They should be up there. There's no excuse for not to be up there, honestly. But we all know they're going to disappoint somehow, some way. But yeah, I think the NFC is more. I think the NFC is deeper, but I think the AFC is more top heavy, more dominant. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that was the exact same thing I was thinking when I was like counting up all the teams. I was like, the NFC, like if you compare the conferences as in terms of how many good teams and like bad teams, the NFC wins, but like the AFC they have the Chiefs and the Ravens, so it kind of makes like
Yeah,
it's like it kind of makes up for the lack of not good teams, kind of makes up for the lack of it just because how dominant they are.
yeah, and like the AFC has some sneaky good teams. Like we just mentioned two of them, the Titans and the Steelers. They're like sneaky good. The Bills are. I think the Bills are for real. I think they'll make a run this year. Um,
I like the Raiders. I think the Raiders are
you
low
think so?
key. Low key, yeah. I mean, they got what's it called? They got Judy.
No, they got Ruggs.
I mean Ruggs, yeah. Yeah, they got Ruggs and Josh and then they have Josh Jacob. See, if only Derek Carr didn't take a step back.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's really it. I mean, that defense, they have young studs on the
yeah.
defense, like Max Crosby and all of them.
I don't know, but I'll, yeah, I'll stick with the AFC. Like I said, they're more dominant at the top, but NFC's like deeper. So yeah, I guess.
All right. Well, that goes for our 4 questions.
Yeah, that's gonna pretty much wrap this up, man. I like this one a lot too. I don't know how you felt about it, but I really enjoyed this one.
NFL draft's gonna start in a couple hours, a little bit.
Round
Can't
two.
wait. Can't wait to watch round 2 and 3. See if
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts gets picked up.
I think he will.
Yeah, I think he could. He's not too bad. He's
Yeah,
not too bad at all.
I think he just needs a perfect team, like how Lamar has it. Like he just needs
Yeah.
a team to draft him. You got to put a perfect team around him. Who do you think he could go to? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah,
Thinking,
my mom was asking me this, and she was like, "Well, how many quarterbacks do you think are going to get taken this round?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't know. It could honestly. I think it might be Jalen and maybe another quarterback. Maybe Eason. Maybe
yeah,
that's about it.
yeah, that's
I
true.
don't. I don't think Jake Fromm's getting taken before Jake. I don't
Bro,
think Fromm.
sucks.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I
bro. I don't like him.
don't think he was
Yeah.
an NFL bro. He didn't do shit at Georgia.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
They just ran the ball 90 times a game. All right, y'all. That's gonna wrap this thing up. Hope y'all liked it. If y'all have any like tips or suggestions or like video ideas we should do, please leave them down. We love taking requests and giving us what our fans want. But other than that, my name is Jimmy.
My name's Eric.